Happy Thursday. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Greetings, salutations. What's good, my dudes? If you can hear me clearly, would you mind clicking the screen a couple times so I know the microphone is working on your side? What's good, what's good? What you grateful for today? Where are you tuning in from? Happy Thursday. Welcome in, welcome in. We are just getting started, just tuning in. Jalea, what's good? Hey, hey, hi, hi. Happy Thursday. Good to see you, legend. We're going to be doing Tarot Thursday today. We'll be doing general readings for all 12 houses. Beginning with Aries, making our all the way to Pisces. We'll begin in just a moment. Aw, thank you, Jalea. I feel so happy. It's a good day today. Feeling grateful to be here. Appreciate you. Figured we could share some of the vibes. Check in tonight, see how everybody's doing. Feels good to be here. We'll begin in just a moment. What are y'all grateful for today? I'm grateful for the element of fire. What's good, Melly? Happy day of good food and grateful vibes. Did you elope with your lady or not yet? We did the photos last week. What's good, Cookie? Greetings, everybody. Salutations. Welcome in, welcome in. Was super cute. I'm excited to see how they turn out. Grateful for my heart to still be beating. Hey, cheers, Jalea. Cheers indeed. Grateful to the heart, the strongest muscle there is. Integrated hardware. You're so kind. I appreciate that. It's a good day to be here. Melly, appreciate you checking in. I meant to respond to your message. It was on pause. We're going to resume this upcoming Monday. This upcoming Monday we will resume Sit, Breathe, Be, our community meditation. But yeah, for the last couple of weeks of Scorpio season, we had a hiatus. Took some time for self. But we will be resuming soon. Welcome in, welcome in. Greetings and salutations. Good day, good day. My name is Gavin Zen, if it's your first time here. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to see you, my dudes. We're about to begin reading from some general readings for the collective. 12 readings for all 12 Zodiac houses, starting with Aries, house number 1, making our way to house number 12, Pisces. We're going to begin in just a moment, starting shuffling these cards right now. We are just now turning on, just now tuning in. Welcome here, welcome. Good day, good day. Where are you tuning in from? What are you grateful for? These are the questions on the table if you wish to answer. Appreciate those gifts. I appreciate y'all. It's a beautiful day to be here. We're stoked to get started. If you can hear me clearly, would you mind clicking the screen a couple times just so I know that the microphone is working on your side? We're about to get started tonight. Hey, champ. I see you. Welcome in. Thanks for sharing this. I appreciate you. And of course, you're always welcome to hit the share down there. You don't have to even send it to anybody, but the algorithm always likes it if you hit the copy the link. We're about to get started, everybody. Maybe right now, some time to get yourself some water, something else to drink, some snacks, maybe some seconds, some leftovers. Sit back, relax. We're about to get started tonight with the cards. But first, cheers to you. We'll be playing with the Hermetic Tarot. Do I have any Aries in the house? We'll begin with house number 1, Aries. This is the house of the individual. This is the house of the identity. Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you may have a Mars placement, the ruling planet of house number 1. This is about choices, decision-making, action, beginnings. House number 1 this evening. If y'all are ready for these readings, go ahead and drop me that sunflower emoji so I know that you are vibing with the Aries Sun. I see you, my friend. Welcome in from Australia. Salutations. What's good, Paige? Shouts out 1111 out there on the East Coast. Hey, Ann. Welcome in, you legends. Welcome to the Aries. I see y'all. Let's get started, shall we? With the sunflowers, we are focused. We are ready today. Cards, what's the word? Any messages, any clarity, signs or synchronicities, directions, omens, words of wisdom for Aries this Sagittarius season. As we get started for Tarot Thursday, we are reading for all 12 houses, house number 1, to get started this evening. We are stoked, we are flowing, we cut the deck, we clear it, we let it rest. And as we shuffle the Goddess Power Oracle, we invite in all of our guides, all of our guardians, our angels, our aliens, our ancestors, those watching over us and encouraging us to show up. I don't know if you just saw, but a card just jumped off the top of the deck, so we're getting an extra one for Aries today. What's the message for you? We are ready to play. We cut this, we clear it, we let it rest. We draw one from the top of the deck. We flip the deck upside down to show the root of the Hermetic Tarot, and we draw 2 from the top. Focused, ready, let's get to it. First and foremost, we have the Four of Swords here. Lord of Rest from Strife in the draw. We have the Six of Wands here. Lord of Victory, the Six of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles in the root, Lord of Wild and Fertile Lands. The goddess that jumped in as we were shuffling, we have Arden Rod, the goddess of time, here for the collective, house number 1, Aries, today. Maat, the goddess of truth, here in reverse. Mother Earth, Maat, here for the collective. With house number 1 being the house of initiation, the house of new beginnings, as well as the house of the identity, I'm getting this message of learning how to relax into the body, of feeling into the reality that it is that we wish to manifest for ourselves, to not concern ourselves, to worry about all of the potential outcomes of challenges or difficulties that one might experience along the journey, but ultimately just learning how to rest from the strife, to lean into that feeling as if it has already happened. The Lord of Victory here, alongside the Lord of Rest from Strife, is basically telling me, like, you don't have to worry because it's all playing out in your favor. So now is your time to continue to stay focused on your Knight of Pentacles energy. Lord of Wild and Fertile Lands, staying hopeful, staying joyous, staying lighthearted, like wild and fertile and free, staying true to your nature of simply being ultimately what it is that you wish to step into, whatever timeline that it is that you wish to manifest or enjoy for yourself. Now is the time to practice embodying it, leaning into it, whether it's something that you wish to create, Aries, house number 1, the house of initiations, or if it's something that you have been cultivating over some sense of time. Ultimately, it's just reminding ourselves that the truth is eternal. We don't have to concern ourselves so much, for the truth is always going to remain. So if we're in a space where we're confused or conflicted, the more we can just sit back and stay true, the more that the truth will play out accordingly, and the illusions will always dissolve. So the more that we can stay persistent, resilient, and lean into that frequency of victory, the more likely and the more clearly it will reveal itself to us. So I'm getting this energy that you're on track. Just keep doing what you're doing, and literally with whatever in your life that it is that you wish to experience, it's about utilizing the practice of envisioning and then taking the baby steps towards that direction so that reality blossoms in front of your very eyes. Yeah, thanks Aries, house number 1. We're just out here channeling, focused, flowing, ready to get started. If you dug that message, go ahead and drop me the Aries emoji, or maybe just a fire for Cardinal Fire, Aries, house number 1, and we flow forward to Taurus, house number 2, Fixed Earth. For you, my dudes, Taurus, house number 2 is all about our values. If house number 1 is the identity, house number 2 is the values, how you decorate yourself, how you embellish yourself, how you hold yourself, and how you embody yourself, ultimately being Fixed Earth, Taurus. For you today, these cards are shuffling, jumping out my hands, ready to play. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. I see the fire out here tonight. Stoked for you. Thank you for being here. What's good, my dudes? We are flowing forward for house number 2, Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Taurus is ruled by the planet of Venus. Our values, that it is that we wish to cultivate within our life, our values as well as our desires, our love, and our romance. These cards are jumping out my hands. We are here, we are focused, we are flowing. Life is good, Lex. It's been a hot minute. It's good to see you, my friend. Right now we are reading forward towards, we cut the deck, we clear it, we let it rest. any messages, any clarity, signs, or synchronicities. What's the word for house number 2 today? We draw 2 from the top of the deck. We flip the deck upside down to show the root. And a goddess for you. Strong message on the table for house number 2 today. Taurus, first and foremost. This is really cool. So we have 5, 6, 7. We have 5 of Pentacles here in reverse in the root for Taurus, house number 2 today. Lord of material trouble. 5. 6 of Cups in reverse, Lord of pleasure. 6 of Cups in the draw. 6. 7 of Wands here, Lord of valor. 7 of Wands here for the collective, house number 2 today. Lord of valor is the only card that's right side up on the table. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and number 37 here we have the Morgan. Morgan, the goddess of death and magic. Taurus, house number 2, I'm receiving this energy of transition, transformation, ultimately. See, we have, 5 of Pentacles here. This is Mercury and Taurus, just showing us this importance of perspective. I'm getting this energy of transformation with all these cards in reverse, except for the 7 of Wands. As I just mentioned a moment ago, the truth is eternal. So as you stay true to your virtues and your core beliefs and values, this is how you stand in your valor, and this is how you stay true to you. You don't compromise your integrity for anybody, especially with the holidays today. I'm sure it was very testing for some folk out there with family members who are consistently attempting to get under people's skin. Right now, we're being reminded the importance of staying focused on our own personal valor, our virtues, and our values that we hold near and dear to our core, with the goddess, the Morgan, here in reverse, the goddess of death and magic, reminding us the importance of transformation and allowing change to unfold organically, because ultimately the only consistency in life is change. The more that we can just allow it to happen organically and learn how to get out of our own way, the more that we can find pleasure in the change, the more that we can then learn how to embrace it and then channel it to work in our favor. Or if we resist the change, this is how we create that 5 of Pentacles, Lord of material trouble energy. If we do our best to keep things stagnant, we are always searching and seeking for complacency or too much comfort, then we are going to create material trouble for ourselves. But we're embracing the death and the magic and the beauty within the transformation. This is then how we can see the silver lining on any situation and ultimately allow whatever's working in front of us to work in our favor while staying true to ourselves. And it all starts with our perspective and how we choose to navigate this reality. Just channeling, definitely getting this big transformation on a collective level. Right now, more than ever on the collective, we're being reminded the importance of staying true to our values and our virtues. This is how we embody valor, victorious energy, staying high frequency. Yes, do not succumbing to the need to meet people on their way of relating, if it is toxic or combative or virtue signaling or gaslighting kind of energy. We're done with all that nonsense. We're moving forward. We're communicating clearly, and we're staying focused on our pleasure this upcoming cycle. Yes. All right, Sagittarius knows that. We're going to keep the energy flowing this evening. Up next, we have Gemini, house number 3. House number 3 is all about communication. If anything, they need to meet you on your level. Exactly. I see you, my friend. That's what it's all about. Staying true, holding our ground is crucial and key. If you dug that reading, go ahead and drop me the bull emoji, the bull for Taurus, house number 2. Shouts out to you, my dudes. Thank you for bringing that reading to the table. We're going to flow forward to house number 3 with Gemini this evening. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. House number 3 is all about verbal communication as well as mental energy and the envisioning of our process and how it's playing out for us ultimately. We're going to keep shuffling. Yes, this will be up on the YouTube tomorrow if you want to check out the recording then, if you got to leave early, if you didn't make it for the first reading. Right now, for house number 3, we cut the deck, we clear it, we let it rest. Shouts out to my Gemini moons. I see my moons. Yes, Gemini sun, moon, ascendant, wherever you may have a Mercury placement, you get an extra card today. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. We draw 2 from the top of the Hermetic Tarot. Flip the deck upside down to show the root. And a goddess for you. Alright, Gemini. Only one card on the table. Actually, just kidding. A couple of cards. That's a balance of reverse and right side up. Excuse me, I jumped ahead. We have the Queen of Cups here. We keep flowing. Queen of Cups. Queen of the Thrones of Waters here for Gemini, house number 3. Lord of Love here in reverse. Lord of Love. 4 of Swords. Lord of Rest from Strife here in the draw. 2 of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Swords jumps in while we're shuffling. Lord of Unstable Effort. Adds some weight to the reading. Alongside the goddess, we have Bronwyn, the goddess of forgiveness here. There's a couple ways we could take this direction. We could take the direction of this reading. If we want to take it surface level, I'm getting the energy of like heartache, heartbreak. Someone has hurt your feelings, and that's why the Lord of Love here is in reverse, alongside the Lord of Unstable Efforts and the Bronwyn card, all in forgiveness, as if someone has like offended your love in your heart. And this is where it's like encouraged to take time to feel your feelings. Queen of Cups here, alongside the 4 of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife, is just allowing yourself to process the process so that you can clear that energy, so you don't have to continue to perpetuate these cycles of pain and suffering, but instead you can allow yourself to work with that energy and learn how to alchemize it and learn how to utilize it as a means of inspiration and fuel to your fire for creation. Ultimately, that's one direction we could take these cards. Another direction that we could take these cards is just reminding us the importance of resting and listening to our intuition, because perhaps there's an energy of blockage here. I'm getting this energy of holding I want to say a judgment against oneself. Yeah, basically. With the Bronwyn card, the goddess of forgiveness here in reverse, it's like learning how to forgive oneself, learning how to like not judge. Like, okay, so I just started working out this year pretty consistently within these most recent couple of months. It would be silly for me to beat up a younger version of myself, be like, yo, you were such a fool, what's wrong with you, why didn't you start working out earlier in your youth? Like, that's not going to be constructive energy. That's not going to help anything for me to like beat up a younger version of myself. Like, it's good for me to like be graceful with myself for just now choosing, because we all find it in our own time. So it's like it doesn't help us to beat ourselves up like, yo, why didn't you learn that any sooner? Like, we all learn in our own way, in our own perfect time. So when you know better, you do better. And so this is where it's important for us to remember to continue to do better to the best of our ability, ultimately to reflect within ourselves. Where are these unstable efforts playing out, and how can I continue to choose to live a life that is like infinitely in alignment with the love energy, like choosing to live a healthy life because I love myself, and then continuously, meticulously fine-tuning that process and never becoming too complacent in it, because change is the only constants. The more that we can adapt and evolve with clear and intentional change, the more it's going to play out accordingly. Learning how to evolve in harmony with our divinity. Ultimately, this just channeling, nothing fancy. We're just NBD. We're just learning one breath at a time. It really is all that. So it's really I'm getting this energy of it's difficult to feel our feelings in the heat of the moment. So the more that we can rest from the strife, take a step back from the experience, breathe into it. What am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this? And how can I choose to navigate this interaction experience from a clear space rather than a charged up space, so that I don't make any mistakes, basically. Yeah, and then continuing to do one's best. Because life is one great conversation. I think also what I wanted to communicate with that before flowing forward to house number 4 is what in your world makes you want to close your heart. Because we're always communicating. The more we can speak with our heart open, our chest open, the more we can speak in our truth. So what is it that's going throughout my day that makes me want to close off from the world? And how can I remember to stay open so I can communicate from confidence and clarity rather than being bogged down by all of the pangs that have hurt in the past, perhaps. And we flow forward to house number 4, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. If you dug that Gemini reading, go ahead and drop me your favorite bird emoji. And click the screen a couple of times. We're going to keep this energy flowing for house number 4, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. If you got a Cancer moon, that's double the Cancer energy. House number 4 is all about the home, building it within the heart. Here, right now, everywhere we go. For you tonight. Cut it. Clear it. Let it rest. Thanks, Paige. You legend. I see you with the swans. Epic indeed. Cheryl with the turkey. Epic indeed. Lex with the owl. I see y'all. Owls out here. All the big birds. We're flowing forward. For house number 4. Sun, moon, ascendant. Wherever you got a moon placement. Cancer for you tonight. We cut it. We clear it. We draw 2 from the deck. Flip the deck upside down to show the root. Clear message for house number 4 for you today. 3 of Pentacles, Lord of material work. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, Lord of swiftness, right side up in the draw. And the star here, reverse. The daughter of the firmament, the star. And Lilith, the goddess of independence. Lilith, the goddess of independence, here for you tonight. Solid message for house number 4 today. When it comes to the home, I'm being reminded the importance of sacred sovereignty, the importance of learning how to develop a deep relationship with oneself, within oneself. This is what the work is really all about. House number 4, Lord of material work, alongside the Lord of swiftness, is quickly shifting one's energies toward oneself, learning how to see oneself as the star, and leaning deeper within to one's independence, which is sort of ironic because today is a great day of gathering, though ultimately this is the energy of being independent while choosing to work together. This is the ultimate practice of Hermeticism, where every single individual is doing their best to align and embody with their own personal divinity, their own personal relationship with the God within and all around them, to become astral, cosmic embodiments of this energy. Recognizing that you have everything that you need within you, and at the same time, you do not come here to do this by yourself. So, learning how to stay true within one's power, learning how to not leech on anybody else or lean on anybody when you don't necessarily need to be leaning on anybody. Learning how to stay sturdy in your boots, learning how to see yourself as a star, and learning how to see others as a star as well, because when you stay rooted and grounded in this way of being, you then bring that energy out of the people around you as well. And this is how we work together ultimately, because I'm just receiving this energy. So Hermetics and the laws of Hermeticism teach us how to be whole, complete circles, wholly individuals, learning to step into our power as being divine and complete, having everything that we need within. But it's then choosing to see each other on this level, and then choosing to link from this space, building rings, like Olympic rings, undefeatable chains, ultimately dream team energy. And ultimately it begins with, though, developing that deep core relationship with oneself, learning how to see the divine within and all around, and learning how to do the daily disciplines, practices, and devotions to assist yourself in creating this as your base frequency, ultimately, because you are a star, and don't you ever forget that. Ultimately, you are here to see yourself as this energy, and the more that you can shine that light onto the world, the more that you can call that light out of the people around you. You're leading by example, shining as an inspiration. And that's really the feeling of being at home within your skin, especially in a world where a fair amount of people, if not most people, are lost. By knowing oneself and feeling at home within your being, you can inspire that feeling within those around you, and you can provide shelter for those in need, ultimately. And we keep this energy flowing. Thank you. House number 4, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. What a solid reading. Dig it. Up next, Leo. But first, some water. Cheers to y'all. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant on the horizon. Let's do this. Do we have any Leos in the house? Any Leos in the house? Yeah. Heck yeah, house number 4. Important message. Just out here flowing. What's good, Leo? Cards are jumping out my hands. They're ready to play for you today. Salutations, house number 5, the house of romance, the house of desire. Ruled by Leo. Ruled by the sun. Wherever you may have a 5th house placement in your chart today, we will flow forward. We are ready to see what these cards have to say. Cut the deck. Clear it. We'll let it rest. I'll draw 2 from the top. Strong cards for Leo tonight. Beautiful. Alright, let's do this. So we have the universe here. Thank you, Jalea. It's a practice. I'm learning. Shouts out Don Miguel Ruiz. Leo tonight. The great ones of the nighttime. House number 5. The lovers here for you. Children of the voice divine. The lovers here in the draw as well. And 6 of cups here. Reverse in the root. Lord of pleasure. And the goddess Nyx, the goddess of secrets here in reverse. With the goddess of secrets in reverse alongside the Lord of pleasure here in reverse in the root. With the universe and the lovers here for house number 5. I'm getting this energy that you're holding back from shining your light because you're afraid of how people might perceive you. So you've been keeping your talents, your gifts, your creation secret. You've been holding back from the world that which brings you pleasure because of some level of shame, but it's not something that you have to be ashamed about because it's really nothing that is even that bad. Right now, you should lean into expressing, especially if you've been feeling called to share your gift with the world. There's no reason to be holding back. We're really at a day and age where you have nothing to lose. So the more you can just like work through that like mental trap for oneself with whatever it may be. This could be wearing a specific outfit or trying to make videos on this app or telling that person that you like them, like, or saving up for your dream life and like learning how to live in that direction. Ultimately, whatever it is that you are like holding on to that makes you dream about life, because we have the universe and the lovers card here. Like this reminds me, like you deserve to love life every single moment of this life that you possibly can. You deserve to grow in love with this experience, and you don't need to hold back with your expression of your pleasure. You don't need to keep that a secret. In fact, like that's one of the most rebellious and radical things you can do this day and age is to lean into love and learn how to cultivate a life of love and to share that with the world as well. You don't have to be out here trying to get likes and followers, but to like recognize like you don't have to keep your joys in secret either. You're allowed to celebrate yourself. You deserve to be celebrated because you've been kicking ass this year, and it's important. You don't have to play it humble or cool. Like when people want to compliment you and gas you up, you just be like, okay, shit, yeah, bet, I guess I am that cool. Like there's no shame in honoring that, and also just like sharing and just continuing to build on these joys and pleasures of life ultimately, because this is what we came here to do, to love this universe, to love this experience. I firmly believe that we deserve pleasure as a birthright. Shouts out to the Pisces squad out here. But 5th house is the ones who knows what it's all about, because 5th house is all about desire. And Leo's sons, if I've met them, they oftentimes lead from that space and they shine as beacons of this. I feel like this is a very 5th house reading, but I feel like this message is more so for those who have 5th house placements but aren't necessarily Leo's sons, because Leo doesn't really hide their joys, their passions, and their pleasures. They don't keep it secret. And anybody else who's picking up on this message doesn't need to either. So yeah, a couple of ways we took that message, but I think more than anything, it's just like right now of like not needing to hide your love and just like allowing yourself to lean deeper into it and cultivate that as a way of life. There's no going back. There's no need to hold back. This is your life, and you deserve the best life that you possibly can enjoy ultimately. So thanks, house number 5. Cheers to you. Godspeed. And we keep it flowing. If you dug that energy, go ahead and drop me a lion emoji. Shouts out to house number 5 tonight. Heck yeah, Cheryl. I see you. Pisces sun with the Leo moon. Heck yeah, Lynn. Love this. Such a solid reading. Thank you, house number 5. We're going to keep this energy flowing. Up next, we got house number 6. Virgo. All my Virg bros in the house. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, wherever you got a Mercury placement. House number 6 is about the work. If house number 5 is about the desire, house number 6 is the work that it takes to acquire that desire, to manifest it. That what it takes to sustain that romance. And up next, my Virg babes today. We're gonna cut the deck, we'll clear it, we'll let it rest. We already read for Gemini. You can catch the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. That's a trip. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That's some wild stuff, Virgo. First and foremost, all these cards are in reverse. Second of all, check this out. We got the 3 of Pentacles in the root in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 3 of Wands. 3 threes on the table today for my Virg babes. That's wild. 3 of Wands, Lord of established strength. 3 of Cups, Lord of abundance. 3 of Pentacles, Lord of material work in the root in reverse. And Gula, the goddess of healing here for you. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now this is a Virgo reading. If I'm going to say it myself, you are here to do the work of healing, my friend. Absolutely. I mean, jeez. Lord of material work here in the root. Shouts out to the 333s. I see you, my dude. Squad's all here. Lord of material work. Lord of abundance. Go further. Keep going. Lord of abundance. Lord of established strength. Like, it's all around the corner for you, Virg babes. Like, now's the time to just apply yourself. I feel this energy of just clearing some energies right around the corner. This Sagittarius season is the perfect time to be planting these seeds to focus on the dream that it is that you wish to see. I feel like now more than ever you are receiving this divine guidance and wisdom here as we step into Sagittarius season of your destiny and what it is that wishes to play out through you, ultimately reminding that it's not even about you. You get to be here as a cosmic conduit, and you have been chosen. You have been chosen, and it'll be silly for you to not lean into this choice of the divine and how it wishes to work with you so you can be here as a cosmic conduit of healing. Ultimately, what is really important for us is learn how to be here as vessels, have that material work that wants to move through us. Because, my friend, when you lean into your destiny, when you lean into your heart's path, you will always be supported. You don't have to worry about if you're going to have enough, if you need yada yada yada, because when you lean into your destiny, the Lord of abundance energy walks hand in hand with you and wants to see you follow suit to your destiny, and everything is always going to be playing out perfectly. It takes immense amount of strength to surrender unto one's destiny, to get out of the way of the logical mind, the need for rationale, the need for proof and evidence. Right now, more than ever, we're being reminded to lean into that journey of healing and recognizing that if you wish to create work of this, that is completely possible. It is completely possible. In fact, not just possible, it's being encouraged of you. The YouTube is Zen the Alchemist, by the way. The YouTube is Zen the Alchemist. Wow, wow, wow. I'm a healer and about to start my new art business. Big strength. Absolutely, Hambo. This is a very good indicator for that message, that healing business. But I want to remind you that it's not necessarily about doing it because of business, right? Like, it's beautiful that we can live in a day and time where we can practice our craft, our art, and our science, and our gifts, and still be able to acquire a balance, reciprocity to pay for or have the energy that we need to utilize it for that what it is that we wish to experience ultimately. Yes. I feel like, because like sometimes I'll get people who jump in my live streams and they'll be like, oh, shouldn't you be doing that for free? And it's like, no. Like, a lot of people will hold back from stepping into their gifts because they like have the whole money wound, and they need to work with that energy of like some way or another of like, will I ever, like, can I actually build a life off of this craft and this business, quote unquote? Or, should I even be charging money for this in the first place? Am I worthy of that price tag? Yada, yada, yada. And it's like, nah, dude, like, you have been doing the good work right now more than ever. If you've been feeling called to lean into your gifts, especially as a healer, this is your time. Virgo, house number 6. Go beyond. Don't settle. Don't compromise. 333, you got this tonight. We're going to keep flowing. Thank you, Virgo. I love you. We're going to keep moving, my dudes. House number 7. House number 7. Up next, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Yes, solid reading for house number 6. Love to hear that it's resonating. Cheers, fam. I'm glad that it's out there ringing the ears. We are moving forward. My dudes, my dears. House number 7. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you have a Venus placement. Libra is all about connection, relationships, balance, business, relationships, friendships, family relationships, conversation. Libra, for you this evening. Let's keep flowing. If y'all dug that Virgo message, go ahead and drop me the woman in the red dress emoji, the dancing lady. Reminds me of Virgo energy big time. We flow forward for house number 7 this evening. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. We cut the deck. We clear it. We let it rest. Epic, epic reading. Epic, epic reading. I see all the dancing ladies out here. We are ready. We are flowing. We are having a grand old ball tonight. We cut the deck. We clear it for house number 7. We draw 2 from the top. Flip the deck upside down. Show the root and a goddess for you. All of these cards are also in reverse. House number 7. The energy for you. The Queen of Cups making another appearance today. Queen of the Thrones of the Waters. 3 of Wands makes another appearance here. Lord of Established Strength. Knight of Wands. Lord of Flame and Lightning. And the goddess for you this evening, Libra. Benzai 10. This might be kind of silly, but the way I'm interpreting this reading is literally just talking about that which lights you up, that which you're passionate about. What makes you so grateful to be alive right now? Like, have you ever had a conversation with somebody and they're just so stoked to be talking about what they are talking about? And isn't it so amazing to just witness somebody in their element, to be stoked on their life and doing what they're doing? Yeah. That's how we bring more life to the table. And that's what we're being called to do. With all these cards being in reverse, we're being reminded to stay stoked. And how that's a practice to learn how to cultivate our own personal fire, our internal flame, and learning how to sustain this way of beingness, to establish our strength so we can continue to show up and stay passionate for life, because this is what we deserve. And if there's something that is continuously bogging us down, then oh yeah, I could be passionate about life, but there's this and that reason for me to not be passionate about life. Okay, then how can we bring awareness to this and that reason to not be passionate about a life, instead of letting that get in the way of us experiencing joy for our experience, learning how to radically accept that, so we can then move forward and be like, okay, yes, these things are pretty shitty and suck sometimes, but that's not going to let me put out my light. Basically, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, is the energy I'm really getting from this reading. It's so simple and childish, but it's so true and it's so pure, and that's really what it's all about. Because life deserves to be beautiful, and it's so important that we stoke that flame within ourselves. Where do you feel that life is beautiful? And how can you continue to remind yourself and build a life of beauty ultimately? Follow Your Bliss says self-awareness is important. Oh yes, absolutely. Self-awareness is essential. It's important to remind, because I guess where I'm getting with this, just tie into what you just said. As you speak about what is stoked, as the Buddha once said, one candle has the ability to light 10,000 flames. So it's you speaking with enthusiasm and joy can spark a fire within somebody else's heart. And yeah, that's such a Libra thing to do. Absolutely. This is such a house number 7 reading, and this learning how to channel our emotions. The Queen of Cups recognizing that our emotions hold so much value, and the more that we can communicate our emotions with clarity and joy and intentionality, this is how we can then stay stoked and stay lit and continue to build a life of beauty, basically, is what I'm getting from this reading. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I highly recommend you go look up that song. If you never heard it before, go Google those lyrics and you go check it out, because it's a good one. I promise you that. In fact, I almost feel called to play it right now. And I'm gonna play that song right now. Alright, Miss Aretha Franklin. As we flow into house number 8. Scorpio today. Absolutely, Melly, don't hold back. Seriously, my friend, you're such a bright light. You're such a bright light. But first, it's like cleaning our mirror to remove all those smudges that are obstructing our shining in the first place. Alrighty, if you dug that reading, go ahead and drop me that either that lightning bolt emoji or that light bulb emoji. We're gonna keep it flowing. I've never heard this version of the song, but you know, it's got some soul. We flow forward. House number 8. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Ascendants for you today. Wherever you have a Pluto placement, Scorpio. Everybody check their posture. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Ascendant for you this evening. I'm going to cut the deck one more time. I'm going to cut the deck. There it is. House number 8 is all about transformation. House number 7 is about relationships. House number 8 is one step further. It's marriage. It's transformation. It's death. It's the depths. It's the shadow aspects. House number 8 for you today. We are flowing forward. We cut it. We clear it. We let it rest. We draw 2 from the top for you. Flip the deck upside down. And a goddess for you. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles, Lord of material success. 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords here. Queen of the Thrones of Air. And the 7 of Swords here. Lord of unstable efforts. And the goddess for you, Danu, the goddess of assurance. This is not the song I was thinking of. But that's okay. I still like this song actually. But I think this song will be the song. Scorpio, I feel like the cards are complimenting you here. With the Lord of Material Success alongside the Queen of Swords, the Queen of the Thrones of Air, and Danu, the Goddess of Assurance here. I'm getting this energy that you have been bringing awareness to these unstable efforts, these ways of beingness that are no longer in alignment with that what it is that you wish to step into. Ultimately, if you wish to live a life of material success, you must do away with the unstable efforts. You must take responsibility for your shadows and the ways that they have been getting in the way of your greatness. And now is the time to recognize that, rest assured, everything is playing out in your favor. Everything is happening organically, naturally, as it should be, as it deserves to be. I'm giving too much energy to finding this song. There we go. This is the version I wanted to hear. Lady Smith Black Mumbazo. Yes, we are on house number 8. We've already read Aries. We've already read Virgo. We've already read every house before house number 8. Right now we were talking about Scorpio today. If you want to catch the recording of this, it's going to be up on my YouTube tomorrow. Right now, 4. House number 8, being reminded the importance of, yes, exactly, taking responsibility for our unstable efforts and recognizing like it is all playing out perfectly. Rest assured, you don't have to. Even if the fruits of your labor are not necessarily blossoming at this moment in time, that does not mean that things are not playing in your favor. So stay true to you. Do not give up on yourself. Do not fall back into past patterns or ways of being that are no longer in alignment with the person who you are becoming. Stay focused on the material success and creating this as a base frequency vibration that you can continue to attune to on a consistent basis, so that these are the seeds that you wish to see sprout within your reality ultimately. Because gardens, they take tending. You can't just like plant some seeds and then like never show up again. I mean, yes, sometimes that will play out, but if you really want a fruitful garden, it's important that you continue to show up and you tend to your garden. And it's unstable in effort if you just plant the seeds and you don't ever go check on them. This is where I'm saying it's important to maintain consistency, discipline, and devotion to those ways in which that you wish to show up and shine. Shine your light, Scorpio. You've made it here to the Queen of Swords energy. Don't hold back. Stay committed, stay resilient, stay devoted. But also this is reminding us to not bite off more than we can chew, because a lot of times we get eager, we get stoked, we get excited. Then we're like, oh, I'm going to plant an entire acre of a garden when I've never even taken a care of like a 8 by 5 plot before. It's like, start small and then grow big. This is where it's important to find our limits and not overdo it. The source code says, just came in and got called out. I'm not even a Scorpio. Heck yeah, well, we all have 8th house within our chart. So, hey, Scorpio, thank you for delivering this message with us today. Sometimes we just got to hear that sharp sting, but it's important and it's focused, so we're here flowing, and we can all utilize the awareness of this message today. So if you dug that, go ahead and drop me that Scorpio emoji, and we're going to keep this energy moving into house number 9, first weekly reading for Sagittarius season. House number 9, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, where you have a Jupiter placement. Sagittarius for you today. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, house of divine wisdom, divine guidance. Live, love, learn, truth. House number 9 today. Let's flow, my dudes. I see you. If you can hear me clearly, go ahead and click that screen a couple times. We're out here. We're ready. Thank you, Scorpio, for such an awesome message. Beautiful reminder. House number 9 tonight. Sagittarius. What's the word? Happy birthday to all my Sagittarius babies. We keep this energy flowing. We cut it. We clear it. Let it rest. Now that's what's up. That's how you know we're in sync today. That's how you know we're in sync today. Solid. First, we get the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius moon. That song is called This Little Light of Mine by Ladysmith Black Mambazo. Here we have 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, Lord of Dominion in reverse, Sagittarius. And then we have Princess of Pentacles in the root, Princess of the Echoing Hills. The goddess for you this evening, we have Bronwyn, the goddess of forgiveness. I feel like you've been tested, Sagittarius. I feel like house number 9, for those listening to this message right now, we all have house number 9 within our natal chart somewhere, some way. We all have a Jupiter placement somewhere, some way. We've been tested in our faith and our wisdom. What do we know to be true? Right now, we're being called to stay rooted, stay grounded with the Princess of Pentacles here in the root, Princess of the Echoing Hills. Right now, I'm getting this energy of a tree that has just withstood a very strong storm. Right now, you're being commended for your great strength that you have been practicing, that you've been committing to, that you've been staying rooted within. And this is how you've maintained your dominion. 2 of Wands here. Now that I have a friend who one time made a art piece that said, as the winds get stronger, may your roots grow deeper. As the winds get stronger, may your roots grow deeper. And this is just reminding us the importance of forgiveness and how forgiveness will move us forward. Ultimately, we don't have to hold on to negativity, animosity, the need for retribution, because all of these things are going to be decaying to our roots. We want healthy roots. We want roots that are sustaining our utmost well-being, and they're encouraging prosperity throughout the entirety of our plant. If we are trees, we don't want to have some roots that are like good and some roots that are bad. We want to do everything in our capacity to remove those roots that are in toxic energies. And this is how we reclaim our dominion. This is how we realign with our divine ways of beingness, and we step deeper into our capacity of creating our reality ultimately. As it said, smooth seas never made a strong sailor. Smooth seas never made a strong sealer. Check out the shirt. Hey, good eye, Ari. What's good, Ari? Welcome to the room. All my homies out here. Hey, now is our moment to just shout out the new shirt. Pre-ordering. All my homies are on the spectrum. This is a house-made t-shirt today. If you'd like one yourself this upcoming holiday season, these shirts are currently on pre-order, and you can find that information on my site, zenthealchemist.com. All my homies are on the spectrum. We've got various colors, various sizes out there. It is organic cotton, stitched in Spain. This is very nice. What you call that? Stitching. I'm blanking on the moment right now because I'm in channel mode of what that stitching is called, but we'll get back to it. But yes, Sagittarius takes great strength. Kudos embroidery. Thank you, Humbo. Embroidery. Yes, Leash Unleashed. Viola, you can go ahead and pre-order in the shirt. You can pre-order the shirt in the bio right now. If y'all want to support this cat over here, all my homies are on the spectrum. You can get yourself one this holiday season by dropping in for the pre-order, and I'll email you when they are shipped out. Super duper. This is the next line in our shirts today. All my homies are on the spectrum. Wear it without shame. All the real ones get it. They represent. We flow forward. How can I get a reading, please? You can get a reading next live stream. So we're about to complete this live stream where we're doing weekly readings for all 12 houses, and then we will be doing personal readings afterwards, about like 30 minutes or so afterwards. Do you believe in cusp signs? Not particularly. I think more so it's really important to focus on the degree and the entirety of the chart. Yeah, I think it's really just that. Welcome from Northern Ireland. Shouts out to my IRA homies. We're out here doing the thing. Welcome forward this evening. Next up, we got house number 10. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Just out here channeling, flowing forward. Thank you, Sagittarius. What an important, important message. I don't know. I didn't hear that. Nessa, thanks for the gift. I appreciate this dearly. I'm telling you. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, house number 10 today. This is the foundation. The readings are going to be 3333. Cash App Venmo is in the Alchemist. PayPal Zelle is in the bio. You can find those in my bio as well if you need to check it out later. I didn't say anything. I'm not even here right now. Right now, we have a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, house number 10, Saturn placements, wherever you may be. We cut the deck. We clear. We let it rest. Are you talking about the grocery store? House number 10 is about the legacy, the foundation, the governance. Lex says, I smell pancakes. Sounds great. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. for house number 10, Capricorn, Lord of Wealth. 4 of Cups here, Lord of Blended Pleasure. 4 of Cups for you today. In the root in reverse, we have the 2 of Swords, Lord of Peace Restored. And Hecate here, the in-between here for you this evening, Capricorn, house number 10. Now this is a Capricorn reading I would like to see for a collective level, as Capricorn represents the governance of the world itself, the world at large. Right now seeing a great shift. We are moving through the in-between from one realm of the reality to a new. Ideally, we move to a timeline that is of 2 of Swords energy and 10 of Pentacles energy, Lord of Wealth, Lord of Peace Restored, Lord of Blended Pleasure. House number 10, reminding us the importance of building a life, building a foundation frequency of peace and wealth and pleasure, learning how to recognize that these energies deserve to be the grounding of what we wake up into ultimately. It's like, what can I feel wealthy for right now? The fact that I have food in my belly and a roof over my head and the ability to be on Wi-Fi, to scroll on this screen and connect with people who are on a similar wavelength. How can I continue to develop peace within so that I can restore peace around me? Because ultimately peace begins within. If we want peace on earth, we must start within our heart, within our beingness. And how can I continue to prioritize pleasure within my life, not just getting caught up in the responsibilities and the requirements that are being asked of me in this society, but more so, how can I still show up for my responsibilities and make joy of it and find some time to do things outside of the just day-to-day going through the motions sort of energy. Ultimately is what I'm being reminded of, having time to play, having time to prioritize joy and humor and silliness, returning to that youthful energy within. Ultimately, so we're just shifting in that we're shifting in timelines and reality right now. With the Capricorn moving through Pisces to Aries, we're going to see this immense alteration within the collective on how things play out on all levels that this life exists. So may you continue to prioritize your wealth within your heart, redefining those words. May you continue to prioritize cultivating a sense of peace for you this evening. And the pleasure as well. Exactly. Dimensional shift. If you want to claim this, go ahead and drop me that go emoji for my Capricorn babies in the house. All right, how you're doing the thing today. House number 10. We are on the way, completing these readings. And soon enough, Aquarius. Yes, we will be doing personal readings after this live stream. We have Aquarius, then we have Pisces, and we'll close this live stream, then we'll jump back on for personal readings tonight. So if anybody wants to jump into the queue, you're more than welcome to do so. Or you can jump back in when we resume in the next live stream. Capricorn out here. I see you, goats. Greatest of all time. We keep this energy flowing tonight. House number 11. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Aquarius. Wherever you have a Uranus placement. Aquarius is the collective. Aquarius is like the ozone. Yes. The air that covers it all. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Aquarius, for you this evening. House number 11. This is the collective. This is the air. This is how we move as humanity. This evening, we cut the deck. We clear it. We let it rest. Outstanding. Aquarius, it looks like house number 12 is talking to you directly. We have first the universe here. The great ones of the nighttime, the universe for Aquarius tonight. In the draw. Also in the draw in reverse, we have the moon. Pisces, ruler of the flux and the reflux. And may the Four of Pentacles here for you. Lord of earthly power. Soggy Chanklas, I appreciate you, my friend. I wish you all the best. Godspeed, my dude. The goddess for you, house number 11, we have Uzume, the goddess of humor. See, I feel when it comes to the age of Aquarius, is learning, I guess we're stepping out of the age of Pisces, as they say. It's learning all the mistakes from the age of Pisces, learning how to integrate those mistakes from that day and age to ascend this awareness into a reality where everybody can be empowered, embodied in their earthly divinity capacities, recognizing how you are the universe, and it's important for you to honor this aspect of self. What did you come here to do on a universal level? What is your soul's mission? What is your destiny? How can you continue to listen to this and show up as a cosmic conduit to be here as a beacon of joy? Basically, I'm getting this energy that you really just came here to know yourself and find humor within life. We came here to enjoy ourselves. And that's a very Piscean element energy of like, how can we build a collective, a society on joy? How can we build an entire world and feel empowered and empower each other? This is what is being called of the age of Aquarius, is where everybody is working together into that unity consciousness sort of energy. We see each other, we encourage each other, we appreciate each other, and we do our best to do our best, and we don't settle for anything more or anything less. Ultimately, house number 11, reminding ourselves to not take shit so seriously. How can we build a life of humor and lighthearted energies and frequencies? Yes, the moon in reverse alongside the Four of Pentacles and the root in reverse, Lord of earthly power, is recognizing that our moon, our soul, our spirit is actually where our earthly power comes from, the one within, then learning how to embody these gifts and step into these capacities so we can then utilize them and let whatever it is that wishes to move through us in alignment with our cosmic truth, our core values, and that what it is that we came here to live out ultimately. Like, sometimes we'll just have some very mystical experiences where we're like, dang, like that really just happened, and I got to be utilized as a channel, as a cosmic conduit to allow whatever it is to occur to move through me and my homies. Exactly, all my homies out here on the spectrum, and those who get it. And like, we're always out here in mystical, magical moments, and it's so important for us to continue to just like show up, because we deserve to build a life of that energy ultimately. All my homies get that. We continue to learn. We learn how to sustain it, ground it, and grow within it. Thanks, Aquarius. House number 11. We're gonna keep this energy flowing. Great gratitude, everybody. Up next, we have house number 12 this evening, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, for you this evening. For my Pisces pod out here, Fish Squad, gang, today. We're out here swimming for you, my friends. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you have a Neptune placement, wherever you have any Pisces in your chart. 12th house is all about the subconscious. It's all about the divine aspects, the bits of the experience that cannot be defined, that cannot be boxed in, those characteristics that are just mysterious. House number 12, for you this evening. We cut it, we clear it, we let it rest. As Dory says, just keep swimming. That's right, indeed. Well, good morning, Paige. I'm glad that you woke up just in time for house number 12 tonight. I was wondering what happened to you. I was just thinking about you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, we clear it, we cut it, we let it rest. Pisces, house number 12 is all about sleep as well. It's funny that you wake up in time for you tonight, my friend. Strong cards for house number 12 today. All in reverse. Let's get to it. Lord of material happiness. Lord of material happiness for you. 9 of Cups, Pisces, my dudes. That's Saturn in Pisces, if you can see. I'm pretty sure that's Saturn. If that is not Saturn, it's Jupiter, but I'm pretty sure that's Saturn. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords here. Lord of the roots of the powers of air. Death here for house number 12. child of the great Transformers. And the goddess for you, Parvati, my dudes, Pisces. Strong message for you. House number 12, I'm seeing this great shift of choosing the dream life over everything, recognizing that this is what you came here for in your life's experience. You did not come to settle. Right now with the death card in reverse, I'm seeing that it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You've let all of these patterns, programs, perceptions, ways of beingness, attachments, expectations, all of these habits or patterns or programs, all of these energies, vibrations, frequencies, echoes of a past reality that are no longer in alignment with who you are becoming, they have met death. And now what remains is the Ace of Swords energy, the truth, the pillar of the truth, and allowing yourself to continue to commit to this core truth, this light within and all around you. Hey Lex, you don't want to stay for the rest of this reading? It's all good. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. It's so good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Godspeed, my dude. Yes, Pisces, you are soaring. I see you. With the 9 of Cups here, Lord of Material Happiness, and the Root in reverse is just showing me what it is that is remaining. What is remaining? Parvati, the goddess of devotion, is showing me as well that you've dissolved all of these, I want to say, distractions. These aspects of the experience that were once distorting or distracting you or taking you off your path, they no longer have that power over you. You've powered through these challenges and these aspects of the experience that were once holding power over you, but you've become the victor. Your sword remains strong. May you continue to stay focused on your material happiness, growing this light within and all around thee, because ultimately this is what you came here to do, to cultivate a life of your dreams, and Pisces is the embodiment of this. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lex, I'm just kidding with you, my friend. I wish you a beautiful night, whatever you get into, but we have just completed this reading for house number 12 today. Yes, indeed. Tough though, yeah, but it's really what it's all about. It's really what it's all about. And the universe, it gives us time, gives us patience. And it's always going to support us, though, to continue to choose what is good for us. May you stay devoted to your divinity over everything. And don't allow these surface level, superfluous programs and perceptions to keep you distracted from stepping into your soul's mission. Pisces, if anybody, house number 12, you're the one who needs to know this message, because it's so easy for you to get distracted by all the lollygagging and daydreaming. I love you, Pisces. May you stay grounded. May you stay focused. May you stay true to you. Thank you, house number 12. Thank you, my dudes. What an epic, awesome evening this was. Tarot Thursday. Switched it up this week. Good to get all 12 houses in the cards today. We're going to close out this live stream. The recording of this will be up on my YouTube tomorrow. All my homies are on the Spectrum t-shirt is up now live for pre-order on my site. If you want to come back for the personal readings in a little bit, you can jump in the live stream there. Otherwise, we continue to flow forward, my dudes. Thanks for being here. I love you so much. It's been a beautiful day. I wish you a beautiful rest, beautiful night, beautiful day, wherever you are in time and space. All the best, my dudes. Maybe we'll see you next live stream. Take care of yourselves. Fare thee well. You can go follow on Instagram if you'd like. And otherwise, Godspeed. See you, my dudes. Until then.